Hi, I'm David Friedman with MJIC Media. I'm here with the illustrious Julian Marley. Julian, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So tell me a little bit about where you're at in your career. Let's talk about your music a little bit. I understand you have an album coming out?
Yeah, I've been working on a new album, so we're looking, gearing for like July, hopefully. July, August, you know. It's organic, you know, we play lots of live instruments and it's a live band album, so.
Gotcha.
Groovy.
What are your influences? I mean, besides the obvious, you know, where do you get your musical influences from at this point in your career? And have they been consistent or have they changed?
Well, I mean, the inspiration is life in general, you know, everyday life. You know, every day a new baby is born, so there's, you know, every day there's wisdom, you know, to be taught, you know. So for me, it's like every day we're learning life. Sitting here talking to you is inspiration. If I find something,
you gonna write a song about me?
If I find something that you're saying, I can pick out and say, oh, you know what, I didn't know about that. Let me go meditate on that. You know, so, you know, yeah, it's life in general.
Yeah, right. As an artist, that's I guess the way that it always goes. Yeah. So you got a big family. I mean, you guys are you guys close? There's a couple of your cousins that are also musically inclined. Is it disparate? Do you guys collaborate at all? Or?
Yeah, we do. That's a collaboration. Well, most of us live in Miami, so we have a family studio there. So we're always collaborating and working together.
So any of your family members collaborating on this album, or?
Not at the moment, but collaborating on production-wise.
Gotcha.
Know? So while we're making the rhythms and stuff like that, I bring my brothers in and we listen to the tracks and, you know, talk about them.
Cool.
But as for, at the moment, no duets yet.
No duets?
Yeah, no combinations yet.
All right. And what's the nature of the music? Is it, Zydeco? Is it
this album,
reggae?
It's a mixture, you know. It's reggae. It's got lots of soul in it, you know, a little bit of rock too. But as I'm saying, this album is very organic, so we don't really have much of any synthetic instruments. You know, it's a drummer playing, you know. You miss that beat, let's play it over again, record again, start again, you know. So it's a full organic album geared for live, so hopefully we can play it live, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That helps to go on tour.
Yeah.
So how long you go back and forth between states? Or you still spend some time in Jamaica, or is that?
Yeah, back and forth. Was born in London, you know.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, but music, most of my musical growth was in Jamaica.
Gotcha.
You know, so I grew up in Jamaica also from like 17 years old.
Right.
You know, until here we are today.
Right. Yeah. So we're here at the Marijuana Investor Summit, the California Cannabis Expo. You're here representing your brand, Juju Royale. Talk to me a little bit about the genesis of that brand and where it came from and where you're going with it.
Well, first of all, we give thanks to God for creating that plant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all the benefits that it has for mankind, you know. For me personally, I am a Rasta man, you know, which means if you ever look up Rasta man goes with marijuana, as they say, not for only, but for spiritual, sacramental reasons, you know, and also for healing reasons too. Because the Rasta man is the first man that I heard saying, "Yo, you can use this for glaucoma, cancer, and you can, you know, you don't need Babylon's drugs to, you know, cure yourself." So this is. You know, so coming from a youth stage and listening to the Rastaman talking all this wisdom, until today, it becomes a reality in the world, you know. So what the Rastaman was saying from way back in the 60s come to pass 2016 beyond, you know.
So you feel like it's a little prophetic in that people are now finally starting to jump on the bandwagon? Is it? Do you find it a little disingenuous, or you welcome the fact that the general public's kind of catching up to what you guys have known for a long time in your culture?
Well, we say, hey, give thanks. It's been a long time, about time too, you know, in that sense, you know. But, you know, obviously, you know, people do it for different reasons, you know. So one thing I wouldn't like is the same person that was fighting the herb when it was illegal, and now it's legal and now you can make money. Now you say, yes. Well, for those people, all right, 1 thumbs up, you know.
Instead
But for
of
all
two.
the real people, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
You know.
okay.
So that's what it's about, you know. It's
Good
about the
enough.
real.
So where did the name come from, Juju Royale? Is that something that you guys thought up on your own? And
People been calling me Juju Royale from I was like 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's a childhood nickname.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
So you use that for the brand. And what are you producing under the Juju
Well,
Royale
we're
brand?
producing with flour, you know, oils, pens, crushers, you know, and range of other stuff. Hopefully, you know, I seen some new dabs, so hopefully we're kind of looking, you know,
Right.
is what it's about. Looking and see what you like and see if it's the most, as you say, if it's, you know, because I guess everyone's looking for the best way to use, you know, even like the dab.
Best way for them, right?
Yeah. So that's stuff like that, making sure, you know, it works right.
So that's, I mean, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've been around marijuana a long time, but
Yes.
the more I learn, I find the less I know. You know, I never knew what a dab rig was, or,
I didn't know
or
nothing about
any
no
of the
dab.
shatter or waxer.
Yeah.
So that's not something that you've been familiar with for.
No, originally it's just flour,
Yeah, me
straight
too.
up, flour, straight up, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then, obviously, I mean, if you got the knowledge to take it to other levels, like the oil, all right, I could see that being something that, like, you might go somewhere you don't want to smoke up the place.
Right.
The oil works. And so shot to
It
now,
doesn't
it
work for me,
depends.
though. I can't. It doesn't
Oh,
work.
your original OG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. Just my
Yeah.
one hit, you know.
Yeah.
Well, so, you know, with the music career and you know, with the Juju Royale brand, how involved do you get in the marketing and actually the
Juju
product
Royale?
development in Juju Royale? I mean, are you hands-on? Do you take a look at what the growers are doing? Do you kind of bless the product?
Yes,
Good.
we take a look at what yeah, of course, we'll check the product. I've seen the product from it was yay high until it's yay high.
You
You know what I mean? So yeah, we get to see a lot of the products and meet a lot of the people behind, you know, doing the hard
the
work.
production, yeah,
Yeah,
so-
those are the people that you have to give thanks for, you know.
Yeah, right. So, and is it only being produced here in California right now, or are you in other states, or?
Well, Denver, Washington State, you know.
So all the
Coming
legal
along,
states,
coming
yeah,
along,
coming along.
coming along.
And it's got to be different providers in each state, because you can't go
Yes,
across
yes,
state lines. So,
definitely.
you know, that's a challenge. I mean, we all are facing it, but
So so
yeah, so
hopefully one day, I mean, just like the alcohol trade, you know what I'm saying? It took us so long until everyone realized it's better benefit for you to make alcohol legal
Yeah.
and make the good herb, which is good for your life, you know, illegal. So now, you know, it's a great thing that we see the herb, and I guess it's just a replay of the alcohol
yeah, the
thing from back.
prohibition.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
so I guess waiting until, you know, the
So-
world gets the picture.
Yeah, so you think California 2016, it's supposed to be on the ballot. You think, I mean, it failed last time, and that was mostly due to the small growers who kind of rallied and you know, the activists behind, well, we don't want big cannabis coming in. And I think, you know, there's mixed emotions about whether or not that was good or bad for the business, because just like anything else, you know, if it becomes commercialized, there's going to be big business and that kind of stuff. But they kept it at bay. So how do you feel about this time around voting it in California? And are you worried about big cannabis coming in and taking over the industry that's, you know, been a mom and pop industry?
Well, I mean, that is what it has to be. It has to be the mom and pop. I mean, who wants to smoke one grade all your life?
Right, it's like wine.
Yeah, I wanted to taste your hand. I wanted to, you know, just like home cooking. Everyone cooks different, you know. We season the fish same way, fry it. Some people steam it. Whose hand do you love the best? You
Right.
like your mom's hand and your grandma's hand and maybe your girl's hand,
Yeah,
your woman's
right,
hand.
right.
So therefore, you know, I couldn't really just say I want one big marijuana company. No, I would love to say, yeah, this farmer, because everyone has got their own, you know.
Right.
And if
So-
you like a product, you like it.
Yeah, right. So more of a boutique, you know,
It makes
kind
it
of.
more special, makes it more personal, which that's what herb is about. Herb is a personal
Right.
thing, you know.
Now, are you guys developing your own strains, your own blends? Are you experimenting with any of that
yes, we're
stuff?
coming up, yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna make you blow the whistle on it now.
Coming
right?
up.
Yeah. So, you know, how passionate are you about this part of your career? You know, you've got your music business, right? And the cannabis. What else are you doing besides those two, or is that taking up most of your time?
Well, I mean, first of all, I mean, the real message where we're coming is the music is the first, you know,
Yeah.
the music, and then the herb comes with the music, you know. So it's all about still feeding the people with righteous music and giving it, you know, keeping that wisdom coming, the music positively,
Right.
you know, so that when you listen in this time of age where we're listening to a lot of synthetic music, even the words are synthetic, meaning that a lot of words don't have no depth anymore,
Yeah.
where you can gravitate to. It lasts for 5 minutes and then that's it, you know. So the message, you know, which is the message of the Rasta man, is still the most important thing. You know?
Gotcha. What kind of music do you like? Obviously, the type that
I listen to everything. I like to dance. So
Yeah.
once you
Even
have a-
country?
Yeah, even country.
Really?
Oh, yeah, even classical.
Not me. I can do anything but country.
Yeah.
You're gonna hang out and listen to Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd?
You know why? I play instruments. So like if, you know, I might hear a guitar phrase, I can't play it. So if you're better than me, you're a teacher. You're my teacher.
Fair enough. Yeah. Right. You can appreciate something.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
have to,
necessarily
or
like.
else you know you don't really. You won't learn nothing. You know, it come from watching all of these great people. All right, you play rock, you play jazz. Oh, Nat King Cole, nice.
Right.
Pink Floyd, cool. You know, Wham, who you want to listen to. You know, so for me, music, you know, without the word is 100% pure. You know, because when you ring the guitar, ring, that's the pure. There's nothing negative in that sound.
Yeah. So that's a great point. So the words versus the music. You know, blending those two things together. How does that come to you? Is it, you know, I think you could tell the difference between someone who writes words and then, you know, puts music to it, or, you know, where it just kind of blends together. What's that process for you? I'm guessing it's
You know, it's kind of a
organically.
natural, you know, it starts from sitting down in some backyard where some trees hanging over you, there's a big rock stone and you're sitting down on a rock stone, you know, and there's birds everywhere. There's no, you know, I mean, not like how we're sitting here in a big city.
Right, right.
So sometimes it starts from a very simple point of view, you know, and maybe one good spliff. And the music, the guitar.
So
you
words
know,
first, music first, or sometimes.
it depends. Sometimes
Depends.
you have a melody, or sometimes the guitar speaks first, and then in comes the melody.
Yeah.
And then right away, you know, your mind's always working, and then you find what you wanna, where your heart is at, you know.
And when you guys are recording, do you kind of go off a little bit? Do you have a set? I mean, you know, when you write something, are you set on that, or when you're recording, if you're feeling something, will you just kind of go off on a melody a little
Yes,
bit?
it's all about feeling. Trust
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Very cool.
Sometimes you have certain songs that you know are kind of concreted.
Yeah.
But then you have other songs is expression and feelings.
Yeah.
You know. So of course. all
You
the
playing your dad's music?
Yeah, we play some, of course.
Was he a big influence on your life in terms of your music today?
Yes,
or?
he's like the first influence. Because
Yeah.
as soon as you open your eye, he's the one that was playing music.
Yeah.
The closest person that you can know say, hey, listen to this. And you know that's your father. So, yeah, he'll be the first inspiration
Yeah.
in music for me.
Yeah, me too. I don't know about the first, but definitely an inspiration.
Yeah, yeah,
Grew up
yeah.
listening to him. So, you know,
Yes.
it's all about connection, and,
True.
you know, that's
True,
obviously a connection. So, speaking of connection, and then I'll let you go, we actually have something in common that you don't know about. You got a nephew named Nico, right?
Yeah.
He plays football at Tulane
Yeah.
University, and my daughter's a freshman at Tulane University.
What?
So before we end here, let's just give a shout out, and
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, we'll roll wave. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yo, yo.
Roll wave.
Roll wave. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Pleasure.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here.